All right, so I want to talk about the business model around the community websites for real estate agents. Our live-in websites, and an agent can call them whatever they choose to call them. It doesn't have to be live-in. That's our brand. If you want to have, what's going on in yourtown.com or whatever the brand name is, the business model is going to be the same. So the idea with the community site is that it gives the community a way to interact with each other, and for local businesses, artists, and other people who are trying to promote something, a way to do that. And you as the community provider are going to build some reciprocity, some goodwill with those members by providing them a place to interact and to promote their project. And unlike typical business models, you're not going to charge the money in order to do that, or certainly not at a base level. We'll get into what premium features they can have at a paid level, but initially the idea is to build some social equity and give away a spot, give away some tools essentially. So give them the ability to post a profile, set up some information about themselves, give them a place to blog and to communicate more of their interest, and generally a place that people in the community can find them. So here's the business model in very simple terms. You approach the business, you tell them about the community that you're in the process of building or have built. You offer them free profile on the community, which they can do themselves, and the community is essentially advertising driven at that point. Now, where the premium services come in is on the service to those individuals level. So if you're a realtor, obviously the real estate is where the bulk of your money is going to come from, and by getting traction within the community, you'll get more visits to your real estate pages, and your real estate business will flourish. Now, if you're not a realtor, or the way that you make additional money in addition to this is to offer premium services on top of the free listing. So often, for example, people are kind of lazy and or busy. Business owners don't have time. They may like the idea, but just the whole thought of signing up for a website and getting a photo and uploading it to the website and doing a profile is more than they're comfortable with, or more than they have time for, and so they'll happily pay somebody else a small fee to do it. I would suggest something in the under $50 range to do that. Additionally, on site there's spots for featured profiles, so you can sell advertising, upsell advertising, although again, until the community is really fully up and running and has some real traction to it, I would suggest that you use those spots as a barter trade type thing. So offer to give them a featured listing for 3 months, for example, if they put one of your real estate flyers in the bag of every one of their shoppers, or you know what I'm saying. The trading that for equity is probably smarter initially than trying to sell featured spots. Rely on Google AdWords and other cost per click advertising to supplement the income. However, that said, generally speaking, we found that business owners will pay for things like, for example, to come and do an interview, come and do a walkthrough of their store, give them more content on the site than they necessarily would by simply uploading a photo. And oftentimes something as simple as doing a video walkthrough of their property that you can do with basically any camera these days will be something that they're willing to pay. Again, keeping the prices low and very affordable and in the range of, well, that's why wouldn't I just pay somebody to do that, is the best way to generate revenues. You're not going to generate tons of revenues, but you're going to generate cash flow that'll pay for the website, and it will enable more content to be created, and that will mean more interesting website and more traction and more stickiness and people coming back to it more. So the idea is to supplement the income with those types of smaller items. Now you can either produce them yourself, you can find a local partner who would want to do that. I suggest all the media schools and basically anybody under 30 who is looking to get involved in blogging or that kind of stuff is very suitable for that type of a job, and it could easily be a part-time thing. And we can also provide resources for that. We're building our own network of outsource people who can support you in that endeavor. So finally, the last piece, and this is a bigger piece of revenue, is that each of these businesses that start getting put into your directory will be able to see how media savvy they are, essentially. So by being in the directory right away, for example, if they haven't put a website address into their profile, well, it's a pretty safe bet that they don't have a website. And so as an affiliate of our services, we can offer them a website. In fact, we can build them one from one of our existing templates very quickly, launch that website, and then have the have it expire after 3 months, let's say, if they don't use it. And from that, we pay 50% of the upfront fees that they would pay, and an additional 25% of the ongoing. So this can actually add up very quickly to some serious revenue. You can do the math yourself, but if you signed up 100 businesses and 10% of them were going to choose to host a website, that can add up quickly in terms of additional revenue every month for you. And it's recurring revenue, which is the best kind. You work for it once and then it keeps coming in every month. So those are ways that you can generate additional revenue off of the community websites. There are other services that we're able to upsell to them as well. Ebooks and marketing services like link building and search engine optimization, once they're in the sales funnel, and all of those things are things that you can earn commissions off of. So I encourage you to go out and start getting businesses into your directory.